From Hobart College, round 3 of the NCAA tournament goes to St. John Fisher. 27-6 the final score today. It's on to the quarterfinals for the Cardinals. From 950 ESPN Radio in Rochester, my name is Gene Battaglia. As always, joined by Peter Montemurno. Peter, you were surprised by the margin today?
I really was. I mean, this was a game that clearly St. John Fisher dominated against Hobart, and really the story was the defense coming into today with forcing 15 turnovers in the last 3 games, 6 last week against John Carroll, force another 3 today against a Hobart team that only turned it over 9 times throughout the entire year. Defense is the reason why they were victorious today.
Well, the Hobart Statesmen, their first loss of the year comes in the NCAA tournament. A lot of seniors. This was their final game. Great career here for Stephen Webb, and the Cardinals did a great job against him today.
The Cardinals haven't given up a 100-yard rusher, sole 100-yard rusher on the year, and Stephen Webb was a big challenge, and they knew it was going to be a big challenge coming into today's game with over 1,300 yards rushing on the year. But more importantly, he only lost 28 yards on the entire year, and they had a few tackles for loss, kind of surprised this Hobart offense. Stephen Webb has had a great season, and St. John Fisher just ended a great career.
So the Cardinals, with a win, moved to 10-2 on the season. Well, they knocked off 2 top 10 teams already in John Carroll and Hobart. Now it's time for the big boys, Mary Hardin Baylor, and we're as curious as anyone how this Cardinal team is going to match up.
Well, they have to be prepared for this game. Mary Hardin Baylor out in Texas, so Texas is going to get a little bit of a dose of New York football, and they're heading down there, one of the top teams in the nation, top 5 in the nation. So St. John Fisher handled the number 9 team in the country last week in John Carroll, the number 8 team in the country this week with Hobart, and they're looking at one of the best teams in the country next week at Mary Hardin Baylor.
The easy comparison here, Peter, is to 2 years ago, 2011. The Cardinals won 2 games on the road. Does this Cardinal team in 2013 look better than 2011?
I think they do. I think they're opportunistic. The fact that they have not turned the ball over in 2 straight games, they have not done that all year. That is the ingredients for success for the St. John Fisher football team. They force turnovers and they don't turn the ball over, and that's why they're going into the Elite 8 of this tournament.
We'll be down there in Texas next week. From Sports Radio 950 ESPN in Rochester, my name is Gene Battaglia along with Peter Montemurno. Our final score once again today, the Cardinals win over Hobart 27-6. We hope to see this report on D3Football.com.